Yeah. What's up, world?
Howdy.
Check. And welcome to the Critical Fail. Tonight's episode features Everyone Dies. Everyone Dies is an ongoing Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition campaign that this group of intrepid adventurers has been challenged with for the last 7+ years. That's right, we have been playing the same game for over 7 years. I am the Dungeon Master. My name is Mark, and I have been trying to kill them all as best as I can. Seen it a couple times, but they've done quite well in thwarting my best efforts. Currently, the group is actually in the midst of a combat situation. We tried to get through the entire thing last session, but we just didn't quite have enough time to eke out the end of it. So right now, our adventurers are in the city of Carrack's Cross, which is a homebrew city of my own that I have put in the realm of Faerun in the Forgotten Realms. It is very near the land of Cormyr, if people are familiar with the Forgotten Realms setting. In the world at large, there is a zombie apocalypse that has been going on for decades now. And the characters, the players are trying to thwart the resurgence of the god Caius, who is, well, I guess he would technically be a demigod now. He had tried to achieve godhood millennia ago, but was thwarted. And now it seems that his plans have taken form once again. And he is again trying to ascend into godhood. And he is one of the gods of the undead, hence the massive undead plague that's rocking the world. The characters are, pardon me, the characters are, let me take a sip here. In a battle, like I said, they're at a place called the Angel's Eyrie, which is in Carrack's Cross. There is a group of, they are devils, attractive-looking females with feathered wings and long serpent tails, and they act as the de facto hit squad for the current ruler of Carrack's Cross, a guy who goes by the name of Prince Zeech. He has been the ruler for the last 20 years. However, during that time, Carrack's Cross, well, it has not fallen to the throngs of undead that wait hungrily at the gates. It is hardly a shining bastion of purity and goodness, and it is more like a den of rats fleeing a sinking ship. The characters are trying to overthrow Prince Zeech, and part of that process is now going through this hit squad, and they have managed to vanquish a number of these blessed angels. And they are approaching the Angel's Eyrie, which is a fortified tower that acts as the Angel's home base. With that, again, my name is Mark. I'm the Dungeon Master. We can go through with character introductions. So whoever would like to take it away first, probably we'll start with maybe the newest members to the party and then go to the oldest.
So Matt, that would leave you first.
That would be me first as the newest member.
Spider Monkey.
I am Matt. I play Carrack, and he is a battle-raging dwarf. He has a propensity to hug various things and people, and he also has a affliction for human, well, let's just say human women with legs. The ones without legs, not so much, but the human women with legs, he loves. So these angels pose a specific problem because they look like humans, except for their little tails. That's all.
Nice.
I think the next one will be Chadwell. There we go.
Yeah, of course. I don't know why I wasn't first. All right. So my name is John, and my character has narcissistic personality disorder. I don't think. But one difference, like Matt just insulted my hair, and I just took it like a little bitch and told him that it hurt my feelings. But like, if someone insults Chudwell's hair, he'll probably cut their dick off with his fucking magic sword.
Yep. Yes.
Hell yeah.
Well, that's one difference between myself and Chudwell. But Chudwell is like a rich kid who had everything handed to him his whole fucking life, and then he fucking became a captain of the guard at this fucking city because his dad was probably before him, and he's just a rich piece of shit, but he wants to be like a big hero, and here we are, COVID time.
Well, then I guess that would be me next. My name is Alan, and I'm playing Stone, Paladin of the Raven Queen. I was thoroughly impressed and awed by the not ODD, but AWED, odd. Yes. Anyway, by Shotten, the now the Grand Priest of the Raven Queen. I was very impressed with his abilities, and I joined up with that following of the Raven Queen, and I am now a paladin and a protector of Shotten. By the way, Cormier, for those of you keeping track, is right here.
Oh, look at that! Look at that beautiful handmade map.
It's not. This is. I had to buy one because I had to paint over that beautiful map that I was painting when we moved.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
So this is actually a really nice $60 curtain with Faerun on it. So there's Cormier right there, Cormier. And that's me, Stone.
Cormier, my Cormier. So I guess that would bring us to maybe Shotten?
Shotten, yep. I am Shotten, formerly of Carrack's Cross, born a bum, and found out he got blessed by the Raven Queen with her divine powers, and got kicked out of the temple as a threat of their true power, and got adventuring with this motley crew. Thankfully, to the dungeon world portion of our adventuring, Shotten was gifted with the power of apotheosis and was blessed with the rings of the raven and can fly, and has now become the High Priest of the Raven Queen.
Yes, and the only true priest left in all of Faerun.
According to me. I don't know. There's been some other people who make claims, but we go on root them out.
And that would bring us to Erevan.
Hey, what's up, people? My name is Joe. I play Erevan. I'm an elf. I am a rogue. And let me see here. Erevan spent the beginning of his life training, first probably 100 years of his adolescence, in a dark monastery in the ways of assassination, and was sent out into the world on his mission and encountered these wonderful gentlemen before you, and have seen the powers that the Raven Queen has performed over the years, and has become a bit of a believer as well, and tends to take on some of the dark tasks that maybe some of her frontward-facing servants couldn't get accomplished as easily, let's say.
Excuse me?
Don't worry, you don't need to know about any of this. But Erevan's also the guy that bought the round of drinks at the bar that night. He probably worked his way into the city guard. He knows the tradesmen well, and probably the last thing you would see coming. That's this guy.
That's this guy. Welcome to it.
And then there was the DM.
All right, and that brings it back to me. So, like I said, we are in the midst of combat. I'm not sure if let's see now what our Twitch viewers can see. I should probably be on Twitch right now. Of course, I'm there.
Twitch will have to use their imagination tonight. We have my other elven companion who is absent on vacation, and he is the one that usually hosts all of this. So we are lacking Roll20 on the Twitch stream, so we're not seeing the map, just the profile of all of us. So you have to use the mind's theater.
Jason did say, send me maps and I can show the stream, show them on the stream. If need be.
Well, we can use imagination. There is
Theater.
I believe we all have the ability
of the mind.
I believe within Zoom we have the ability to share.
Oh, screen, right? No, we can do that.
So if you have an image or something that you would like to share, you could share it through there for everyone.
Nice.
So we can all try to actively do that, I suppose.
Or you need to work on your descriptive skills this evening, Dungeon Master.
I will endeavor to do my dang best.
Usually he just draws a quick doodle on a napkin. And shows it on
I'm like, wow, that works, right?
Start every sentence with "imagine if you will."
But it's certainly better than my drawing in paint. I'll tell you that much.
Your drawing in paint was masterful. There was a few things have been done as beautifully as that drawing in paint.
I will be
science magic.
Yes, I will be framing those, and we will be selling them through the Critical Fail.
Fine retailers everywhere.
But that'll be our T-shirt, actually. The Critical Fail, and it will be my map. I think that would be awesome.
That's what the world needs right now.
Mm-hmm. The world needs now.
Is that where we're going?
Alan's maps.
Is that Corona?
They're the only thing that the world's got too little of.
All right, so right now it is the turn of the Blessed Angels. Sarpanitum is in combat.
Sorry, Mark, I started that.
Oh no, that's perfectly fine. Sarpanitum is in combat right now with Shatan, who is flying near the Titan. The players actually have befriended, I may not be the right word, allied themselves with a Titan who they formerly fought against and defeated. The Titan is, he is certainly, I wouldn't say that he is a good aligned creature, but as long as the players' motives and the Titans align, it seems like they can make for a very happy friendship. In this case, they promise the Titan lots of killing and smashing and destruction, which fit right with his, his whole mindset. So he's more than happy to come in and smash the city to a billion smithereens.
And demons, that was the big thing.
Yes.
So we wanted to make sure that he had those, and when we arrived, we did see him engaged in combat.
Oh yes,
exactly what we promised him. So hopefully Carrack's Cross will still be standing after.
There's a big hopefully there. So Sarpanitum is right now in aerial combat with Shatan, and Shatan, you see Sarpanitum draw forth from her waist what looks to be like a long length of silvery cord, which she swoops in towards you and launches this cord at you, almost like a lasso. You
Is it an invisible lasso?
Invisible, right? It'll make him tell the truth.
Sarpanitum.
So
Sarpanitum.
you need to make a strength or dexterity check.
Oh, we're gonna go dex.
That's lovely.
I was gonna say your two strongest stats.
No, I got a good dex.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a 16 dex and an 8 strength.
Because although he is a rogue, he spent his youth as a who just made it. Spent his youth
As a skinny Shatterkai.
Yes, and like a little street urchin. So learned a thing or two of the nimble arts.
Please, sir, can I have some more?
He was kind of. Say again?
Please,
Say, please, sir, may I have some more?
Say it
more
again.
porridge, please, sir.
Oliver.
Sorry.
So you see the rope go whizzing by you. You manage to do like a double barrel roll and just get out of the way. As soon as you tuck and do a short dive, you see the rope basically go taut right where you had been, and then go slack as it goes slithering back into her hand.
Does it kind of fall like this, or is it more of a just slack? It went taunt, then slack.
Taut and then slack. And then
Dear Lord, Matt.
now we have.
This is where I am today.
Adi Shurugat is in battle with Stone. Oh, and they are engaged in an aerial combat as well.
Yes, we are.
Both of them flying 40 feet above the ground. Stone does not have the feathered wings of his cleric companion. Instead, he has a magical sword forged from the heart of a fallen meteor, and its name is Nightfall. And it.
I have the Nightfall.
Sword of Omens. I mean Nightfall.
Give me awesome beyond awesome.
Go gadget wings. And she is going to attack you with her whip. She has a
going to whip me?
Nasty looking whip.
It's a flip.
Ooh, that's gonna be a crit.
Oh, lovely.
And Stone, do you have the poison resistance feather? I can't remember if you do or not.
I do believe I do. Let me just double check.
Pretty sure
Inventory.
you do.
I do believe I do. Yeah.
Oh, and another thing for viewers who may just be tuning into the.
I do. I have the green leaf.
You have the green leaf, therefore you are immune to poison, which is going to be very good for you. For viewers that are just tuning in for the first time, as we've been playing for almost 7.5 years now, the characters are right around 18th or 19th level at this point, and for many of them, it has been a legit ascension from level 1 or level 2, very very early on, all the way up here. So that's why I asked, do you have this certain thing? Because you may have gotten it a few years ago.
Or you may have gotten it before you played this character. Although I think I did get this one while I was playing. So
let's see. You do end up taking 16 minus the 2 for your armor master.
And let me give you my new hit point total, because I leveled up last time, I think. 219.
219. Let's do this. So that's an extra 27 onto your previous total, but I think you had not.
Yeah, that was probably from 17.
Right. There's a couple levels to go.
Yeah. You thought you had me so close to death before? No way.
Let's see. She does have 2 more attacks, so she begins to just pound on you mercilessly with this vicious-looking barbed whip. And yet again for another 4 points of damage, and a third attack does not do a ton of damage. Oh, and that's not going to hit. So let's go minus that. There we go, and done. Quite good. Now, oh shoot! I saw here's another one here in the air. Heirloon. You know what? She is going to fly into the window of the Airy, and that is where she goes.
Now, is she inside or is she still at the window?
She is inside.
Don't worry, the dwarf's going in after her.
Yeah. I'm going to take a gander real quick before I do anything and see where Shotten is and how he's doing.
Okay. Shotten, it looks like he is engaged in an aerial combat with one of the blessed angels. You see him just deftly move aside in the nick of time before being entangled by a serpentine-like length of silvery cord. But he managed to dip out of the way and is preparing to return attack. And you do notice that he had just healed up Krathanos the Titan. And although the Titan does look beaten and battered, he does look much healthier now that he has been healed up by Shotten.
Groovy. Okay. This wasn't my turn anyway. It's Shotten before me, right?
Let's see. Yes, Shotten. Yes.
Okay.
Shotten goes.
How far away is Sarcophany from me?
She is within 20 feet.
Within 20 feet. Okay. And is she flying using wings?
Yes, she is.
Okay, well, it's not as cool. Okay. I am going to. I don't think I got that many people in my bless spell.
Okay.
I don't know if you had marked it or not.
I don't believe I did.
I'd just like to say that I want to be in the blessed spell. I'm just throwing it out there.
That's a club I want to be in. Yeah.
If there's a way, I want to be a part of that.
Yeah.
I'm just, you know.
Bless spell is legit.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
Is there a card or something, or like an application?
I just, if I have the secret handshake, I'm down.
But I think I took off, and I think that I couldn't get enough people in range to cast it, or maybe I did. I just got a couple of people.
Yeah, I believe when you flew in, yes, it was like.
I wasn't there when he flew in, so it doesn't matter.
It might have been Stone and Lando.
Oh, that's still pretty good.
These are fiends, correct?
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
And they depend highly on magic.
I thought they were just evil bitches. I mean,
Yeah.
Well, that too, but
fiends, bitches.
oh, Matt.
How magical in nature would I take them to be?
Well, they're fiends. They come from hell, the 9 hells.
Right. They come from.
There is
hell.
There is that.
I guess from your religious understanding, devils come from the 9 hells, and there is a hierarchical society where you basically you start out as like a lemur, I think is the name of it, or like it's basically like larva type crappy thing.
Yeah, little nasty crawly thing.
Yeah. It's kind of like a pupa. And then from there, you try, like the devils then try to gain advancement by doing evil deeds and evil things. And in that way, they can ascend the ranks. And as they do so, they become more powerful, and they sort of evolve into different forms of devils, all the way up to like devil princes and things like that, which, takes probably eons to do. But, and then once you get so high, then you start gaining notice of higher devils and, can start.
It's like moving up in a gang or the mafia.
There you go. Yeah. Same basic principle.
Same principle.
So magical in nature, yes, they are definitely magical. They have magical abilities. They have magical resistances. They are, however,
I've
you know,
been
they
noticing
are-
a lot of my magic hasn't been working.
Yes, you did know, and you have seen it now enough times to recognize it. They get advantage on any spell or spell-like effects
Right.
for saving throws. So if it's an attack roll that needs to hit, you're fine. If they need to make a saving throw, they're going to get advantage.
Okay, I'm going to cast anti-magic field
Mm.
and
That's
turn
lovely.
around and tackle this bitch.
Nice. And
I'm good. I'm good to
it's
like.
centered on you, correct? It's like
What's that?
It's centered on you and follows
Yep,
you around.
it's a 10-foot radius on me.
Cool.
So I'm going to tackle her. Try to get her wings wrapped up so they're not working. Maybe if I can come around behind her with my chain through her neck and ride her like a fucking horse to the ground.
Dear Lord. Yes.
Nice. I like this.
That might be a little intense.
That would be fucking awesome if you ride her all the way down. Even better if you pull her hair like reins.
No, whoa. Pull her wings back behind her back.
And then just drive her down. I mean, not that we're endorsing any kind of violence.
Not at
towards
all.
women.
No, not at all.
No, this isn't about that. This is complete utility in ending the combat as soon as possible. So I'm going to ride this bitch on her back like Yoda.
I will
on
say
Luke.
you're. I mean, she has wings like you do. No, and her flight can no more be disrupted by an anti-magic field than yours can.
Yep.
So
yep.
as long as you cool. Okay.
Yep.
Because if
Yep.
you're
No,
thinking about
I'm getting that.
Okay.
It's going to be.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Yep. That's why I asked. She's flying with wings, right?
Yeah.
You're like, yep. And I'm like, okay. So it's
Not gonna be
wing on
as
wing
cool.
action.
Gotcha, yeah.
So yeah, I mean, if I can, I'm going to try to, I mean, if I have to fly like 10 feet forward, 10 feet up, 10 feet back to come at her, I am going to try to position myself so that my trajectory is going to be kind of like grappling her in a way that disrupts her wings ability to keep her lift working as much as possible. And I am good to ride her all the way to the ground, however bad that hurts. I'm going to try to position her beneath me the way that Austin Powers did the Spy when he went back to the 60s and they fell out of the big high roof.
I need you to
went out the
explain to
window.
me.
I need to watch that again just because of that, your description of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the chick with the RPG in her chest.
Oh.
Yeah. And if I can aim her somewhere towards the dwarf or the elf lurking down there.
Right there.
Gotcha.
Because I know I know those guys don't need a lot of magic to do a lot of dirt.
So here's I just looked this up. So special weapon, I guess this is probably some homebrew stuff, but it looks like it's good to me. So for chain weapons in 5th edition, they're talking about the chain sickle or the spike chain, which is like what you have.
Yep.
And not only can you do an attack that does not do a ton of damage, but it does have reach, and you can make a special attack with either end of the chain against a large or smaller creature dealing no damage, but forcing the target to make a strength or dexterity saving throw, which is a base DC of 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your dexterity modifier. On a failed saving throw, the target is grappled. Now, if you grapple the flying target, she will crash.
I'm going for it.
Grapple. Yes, it's going to be
try to
DC
grapple her.
8
And she gets a -1 on her saving throw because I'm hitting her from the back.
Aha.
You're hitting her from behind, and then you're going to ride her all the way down. Just want to.
I have to grapple her first. I have to hit her from the back and then grapple her and then ride her down.
Oh, and then he has to get on the mount position.
Are you going to get inside of her? Are you going to get inside her guard first?
Oh.
I was never a wrestler. I don't know these terms.
Never mind. Never
Smack
mind.
it up.
Oh,
Smack
I
it up.
think you know the terms.
I think you know the term.
Oh goodness.
All
Just
right.
roll the dice and let me know how you do.
Okay, so my dex modifier would be 3. So
Uh-huh.
it's 8 plus dex modifier
Plus proficiency bonus.
and proficiency bonus at this level. I think we said it was like
It's gonna be
18.
big. It's something like
I'll look it up
It's
right here.
gotta be big.
that's what she said. Oh, it's 6.
6.
It's 6. Maybe 6.5. I didn't measure.
That
6.5.
was a
I
drive
mean,
by.
what does 6.5 look like?
Yeah, it's 6.
Straight on 6. Yeah. Yeah.
Is it a solid 6? I'm just wondering.
It's 6 from the bottom to the top.
All right. Roll that beautiful bean footage. We'll see what happens.
Probably gonna
Oh.
see, I can't throw anything on top of that, can I?
Poor guys
Oh,
with your
tonight's gonna be.
Well, you do have
a
bless on yourself. Or shoot, you probably had to end your bless to do your anti-magic shit.
It's two concentration spells, yeah.
Gotcha.
So anti-magic is concentration. So that would end my bless. But this saving throw that she's making is purely based off of her physical ability.
Yes, it's not. She will not get advantage on this saving throw that you know of, or she shouldn't get it due to any sort of advantage given to saving throws against magical nature attacks.
Okay. If I can use my authority to assist in my grappling her.
Oh, yeah. That's
To
a
maybe
natural 20.
push a disadvantage on her.
Well,
I have to roll to grapple her first.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, shit.
only if you scream out, respect my authority. How's she doing?
And that's a. Is it going to be dexterity?
It's going to be a. Oh, I'm sorry. No. My bad. You do not need to roll to attack.
Okay.
Right. She needs to do a saving throw, strength or dexterity saving throw.
Okay. And if I can use authority,
yes, you
or
can.
inspiration to give her disadvantage.
You can use an authority point to basically to cause her to just automatically fail.
I will absolutely
authority
use my
points are
authority.
Super powerful.
That's
my authority.
I am absolutely using that.
All
I'm
right.
marking it down.
Bam. So yes, you whip your chain. It goes lashing around her once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, snapping shut. Her wings absolutely get pinched tight. You jump on her back, riding her down, basically like the bomb in Dr. Strangelove. You guys were 40 feet high, so she's going to take 4d10 falling damage, I believe.
Yes, there once, twice,
I'm not sure. I should know this as a
3
flying combatant.
times a grapple.
Falling 1d6 for every 10 feet, so max of 20. So she's going to take 4d6 damage.
From a max of 20.
Holy crap!
Max of 40, which I think Magoo was going to take had he not swum back up the waterfall.
Wow.
Ah.
So let's see. Ooh, there's some. Look at that. That's a high roll right there. 19.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. Although she does have resistance to bludgeoning, so she will take half damage on that. But still, that's going to be 10 points of damage, 9 points of damage.
Did I get anywhere near the dwarf or the elf, the lurkers?
I would say you are probably you probably zip past them within probably 15 to 20 feet,
Okay.
like on a line. You were probably like, and then kind of crash down here in the courtyard area.
Oh, we're up here by the entrance.
Yeah.
Bummer.
Right. So you guys, you were probably very very close, like on the same vertical level. It's just you guys were, hanging out over the air where the tower is, on a precipice. And then once you wrapped her up, you went flying down, smashing into the courtyard below.
Beautiful.
And she is now grappled.
And then I like headbutt her with the inertia of the fall.
Nice.
Probably causes me damage too.
I'll roll an extra d6 damage for her, and then there we go.
Coach always said, "Sacrifice my body."
But Johnny.
Awesome. And if you don't have inspiration, you can take inspiration for that ballsy, crazy, awesome,
Magoo worthy.
Magoo worthy move.
Yeah, it really was. It really was.
Yes, that was absolutely. Magoo would be proud.
When in all reality, it was really a panic move because I feel like I can't do shit magically, and I suck in combat. So wrap her up, intimidate her. That's what I always do when I have no self-confidence. Wrap her up and intimidate her.
you hear a couple of
It's kind of like my mantra.
booming, thunderous footsteps.
Booming
And the
thunderous.
ground shakes, and you hear a voice go, "Out of the way, little one!" And you hear the swoosh of a gigantic club come crashing down. Dun, dun, dun. And oops. Sorry. Oops. Well, that's okay. Grappled. First of all, she is prone. Which means that
Disadvantage.
Advantage on on melee attacks. So that is good because otherwise he would have missed with the 16. However, the 22 does hit, and he does 27 bludgeoning damage.
Hello.
Yeah, he hits, and that was a weak fucking hit for him. So she will take 13 from that. And you can hear like one of her wings slightly snap under the pressure.
Whoa.
Oh,
Oh, was that again?
I was about to say, I didn't quite get it.
Okay, good, because I wasn't sure.
Oh,
Castle.
sound of a broken leg.
Maybe he wrote it while he was dying. What did he just say?
Oh.
Monty Python universe. So that was Crit Thanos. Now we are Stone.
Hello.
Actually, I rolled for Chudwell.
Yeah,
So
so I get to play?
yes, you do.
Sweet.
And it is actually your
Oh, yeah.
initiative. You
That's cool.
right before Stone. So Chudwell, after talking to the men at the barracks, basically delineating a chain of command, giving them the orders to round up any surviving members of the Golden Guard and locking them away for further interrogation and questioning, you made your way over to the Angels area as quickly as you possibly could. You arrive at the scene. There is a pitched battle going on. You can already see the sort of charred blast remains of what appeared to be formerly Blessed Angels, which have been destroyed. And Eravin and Thogreg Stormthane are running up this. There's sort of a circular switchback stairway that's going up to this tower, which is perched upon the cliff top. They have managed to get all the way up to the top. Down in the courtyard below, you see Shotten, who wraps his chain around one of the blessed angels. They both go crashing to the ground. Him on top of her. She absorbs all of the brunt of the impact. And shortly thereafter, the Titan comes in, smashing her with his club. She is still grappled, still at disadvantage on the ground. And then Stone and another blessed angel are fighting in the air. You see one of the blessed angels, like right as you get there, you see her disappear through one of the windows of the tower. But right now, the closest people to you are Shotten, the Titan, and the blessed angel that's on the ground.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna run up to the blessed angel that's on the ground and insert my sword into her eye.
Nice.
Like your approach. That's correct.
All right, so I should roll. Wait, do I have the Well of Chud? Let's do this. Where's Chudwell? I've got your character sheet.
And
So
I'm gonna. And who is the blessed angel grappling with?
Shotten.
Don't worry, Shotten. Your savior is here. Chudwell will save the day.
Good Chud.
When you do it, you got to be like, Mama said knock you out.
Yeah, if I was LL Cool J in the 80s or 90s, I probably would have said that.
Don't call it a comeback.
12.
You know somebody broke in his house and he knocked them the fuck out, right?
I bet he did.
Did.
Yes.
I do not doubt that at all.
Some burglar broke into LL Cool J's house a few years back. He come down the stairs in a pair of sweats and beat the fuck out of him.
I love
and
it.
called the cops and said, "Come get this guy."
I'm calling cleanup.
Let me see. Do you have anything that I think you still crit only on a natural 20. I think it's only the champion fighter that crits on, or if there's a special item, because you rolled a 19 on one of the attacks. But
so did that one? Is that the one that went into her eye?
Hold on, because now you do your extra energy damage.
I just want to, like, if she's held on the ground, I just want to slide it in there.
You actually,
You may have a maneuver that could help him with this.
It's called the eye pokey.
As you're doing that, you come up and you're trying to stab her in the eye. You see her; she's moving her head back and forth, and you're trying to gauge it, and then. Once she stops, you actually jam her directly into the eyeball with your sword. She lets out an absolutely ear-piercing scream as you see this sort of greenish-blackish, smoky ichor just burst forth.
Oh, ichor!
Sean actually grabbed her by the ears. He's proficient in that move.
Nobody's asking how. Nobody's asking how. You're proficient in that.
I mean, he is a priest.
Oh shit! You're right. That's why nobody's asking. Honestly,
still do so.
You can tell she is now like jerking spasmodically, and blood and that blackish stuff is now just spraying out of her mouth as well. Stone, which leads us to you.
Well, I watched as Shotten rode the nasty creature down into the ground and saw that he was near at least 3 other of our trusted companions. So I choose to follow the angel creature into the tower window.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as I do, I will cast. Well, actually, before I do, I cast Branding Smite, which is going to give me, and I cast that at 4th level. So it's going to give me an additional 4d6 points of damage, and also make the target glow with a dim light at a 5-foot radius.
And that is which?
This is a bonus action, so I'm going to cast that now.
And you're casting that against Hugh, the one you're fighting right now?
It's cast on myself, so the first person I hit afterwards is going to suffer those
Branding
effects.
Smite. Gotcha.
So I'm going to go in through that window and see what I see.
Sweet. You are still engaged in combat with a blessed angel.
That's who went in the window, you said.
No. There was another one who she had been
Oh.
flying up and she'd been shooting arrows at Landorian. Then Landorian.
Oh shit! I thought that was the one who was after me.
Sorry.
Well,
No.
I do that anyway, and I'm right there. Happy day. So,
I don't have to fly anywhere.
I misunderstood that. I'll do this. And I do. Do I get advantage? No, I don't. No, I don't think I do. There we go. Can I spend my inspiration point to get that first one?
Yes, absolutely.
I will do this, Lee.
Nice. And so that one will do 21.
Oh, and then
Ooh,
I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. An additional.
The blessing. What about the
I had this
blessing?
all
Gone
set
now.
up. There we go.
Ooh,
That's the additional.
All right. And then with this, so that with the first stab, you drive the tip of Nightfall directly into her breastbone, and then pulling it out, you see her look at you, and she says,
Carrack's Cross.
"I'll see you in hell." And then you say, "You first," and then whip yourself decapitating her. And when that happens, let's see what happens. They all tend to die in pretty fantastic ways. So
Glitter bombs.
that was one. Yes, one of them did. Turned into like fireflies. Oh
I
shit!
remember.
That's not it. That's not fireflies. You're not immune to fire, are you?
No, I am not. Oh, lovely. Okay.
Anytime he says that and starts giggling, it's bad.
Oh, DM.
He's like, fucking guy.
There we go. That's accurate.
Fire, are you?
So as you chop her head off, you see fire start shooting from her severed head and her neck, and it's almost like a Roman candle, and then her entire body explodes in flame.
So we're going Highlander moment. There we go. That's the Kurgan. There we go. We just cut off his head.
You need to say there can be only one.
There can be only one.
Let's see. All right. So
God, I love that movie. Actually, what I love most about that movie is the soundtrack.
I love Sean
it was
Connery most about that movie.
It was an interesting choice to go modern. You only take 7 points of damage. It was much.
Ouch! It was very dramatic, though.
Yes, it's all about the drama with these ones.
And I appreciate drama. I say, well done, you fiend.
Right.
Well done, you crazy fiend.
You see her ashes are just now floating down to the courtyard below.
Lovely. Well, then I'm going to head towards that window.
All right. You can get about halfway there on your move.
And that's where I'm going.
Sweet. I shall move you closer. Ta-ta.
Gracias, senor.
Mm-hmm. And now let's see now. Thagreg, you are up at the top of the stairs. You are 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet from the front door of the building. It is a small cottage-like building entrance that much belies the general nature and purpose of this tower, which tower itself is a circular tower rising 4 stories high, made of solid stone with minarets and all sorts of protuberances.
It belies, and there's protuberances.
I love
Oh my God.
protuberances.
I
Breaking
love
out all the big words.
I love vocabulary, man. You're
lost
awesome.
me well before protuberances. You started using big words, and I was like, I'm at the top of the stairs.
Those sound fancy.
Right? That sounded complicated. How far from this door am I?
Can you just do something and not expound on
How
something?
far from this door? I can't even explain. This one, right there. Bam, that door.
You were looking for, yes, 25 feet.
Perfect. I can make it there. Right? There's
Yes,
no
If you
other-
can make it there.
How far away is Erevan? He's
Never
right
far.
next to me, right?
Never
Like,
far.
He's right next to you. Yeah, he's like
I
literally right
want-
next to you.
He pops
I
up
am
and says,
tempted-
yes.
I'm tempted to push Erevan back down the stairs. That lights my house on fire.
It's stone. I can't. It's stone. I can't light it on fire. We tried last time. Remember? My
No,
plan
you
has
didn't
already
get-
been thwarted.
You didn't get to it in time to light it on fire. We just
No,
got
I
to
was
the
up there
bases.
last time. I tried. I secret
Oh,
messaged
did
the
you?
DM. I want to set it on fire, and he laughed out loud. And it said, "You can't. I'm sorry."
It's all rock.
Did you tell him? Excuse me, magma?
Magma from the earth comes up. So, okay. So in that case, I don't push Erevan down the
Appreciate
stairs
that.
because
I
his
appreciate
agility would be fine anyway. He would probably do cartwheels and then land on that chick on the bottom and try to stab her
That's
with
true.
a sneak
That's
attack or some
absolutely
bullshit. So I'm going to barge through this door.
All
Through
right,
the door. I'm going through the door.
barging through
Through-
door.
Is the door green? I want to go behind the green door.
The door
So-
is sort of wooden in color,
Okay.
kind of a mahogany.
I will do a full charge into the door, whether it's locked or not. It doesn't matter. I'm going through it.
Nice. You don't even need to make a strength check. The door is not locked nor barred. The door splinters under. It's just a regular wooden door, not reinforced or iron banded. So with the force of your dwarven legs and all the momentum that implies, along
Little
with your
dwarven.
magically imbued armor, you turn the door into toothpicks as you go
Interesting.
crashing through.
That way, if Lando
Um,
does try to take over this tower, he'll have to rebuild the door. Fuck yeah.
What?
At this point, the blessed angels are done.
And at that,
I don't take poison damage because I have a battle rage going.
oh, is that true? Battle Ragers are immune to poison?
Yeah,
Okay,
Man.
I don't know. I'm just
yeah. I am
Yeah,
immune to poison. Here's the thing: I'm immune to poison. I take half damage to blunted and poking objects. So
You're
your
immune or
AC
you're resistant?
I am resistant. Let me.
which
pull.
means half damage.
Yeah, half damage. I'm pretty sure you're resistant,
Barbarian, while raging.
but I don't know. Maybe it's different while raging. I might be
You
mistaken.
have
I don't.
advantage on strength when you make a melee. Okay, you have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, slashing. Number of times. Hold on, there's another thing here. I read it earlier because they tried to poison me earlier and it didn't work. Remember?
Well, I think it might have been just the fact that it might be your dwarven that you have advantage.
Yeah,
of-
dwarves are.
That's what it
are
is,
resistant.
yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
it is.
I
Dwarves
think
are
They've got that
resistant.
resistance.
Okay. Yeah, not the barbarian, the dwarf. Okay.
And not
Dwarves.
the barbarian, it's the dwarf.
Good old dwarf.
Dwarf. Hold
Is
on.
it?
My player's handbook is falling apart, so dwarf.
How long have you had it, by the way?
Fuck, who knows? I don't
Okay.
even know. I mean, long enough that it's falling apart.
Well, I know mine started falling apart almost immediately, and I sent it back, and they gave me a new one. Actually,
I'll probably just call them and tell them, and I think they'll fix it for me.
yeah, they were very cool. They were very cool about that.
So as you charged through the door and it absolutely exploded into splinters, materializing next to the door, you see one of the blessed angels, and she is carrying a 8-foot-long pole arm with a wicked-looking bladed head on it, which she's swinging to time perfectly with your entrance into the room. And so as the door exploded, there's a loud kaboom!
Except she didn't.
As the head of that pole arm crashes into you.
But she didn't hit me.
She does, because she
I have
was
a-
invisible, so she had advantage. So she hits AC 24.
Ooh. How big is that room to be swinging around a 9-foot
how-
pole arm?
yeah.
Just
Well, there was a halfling connected
This
to
is
it.
this is the perfect this is the perfect room to be taking her on in. Then
Right.
Yeah.
she's got limited
Yeah.
she's got limited mobility.
She's got limited
Yeah, keep her in
momentum.
there.
So
Keep
she's
her
got
in
an
there,
8-foot pole arm in a room that is roughly how big?
About 9
5,
feet.
10, 20 feet by 20 feet.
Okay, she can swing. She can swing that bad boy.
swing it.
Yeah.
So she hit me, and
She
I
stays
take
in the
half
middle of the
damage.
room.
Oh, that's right. You do take half, so let me give you back.
Do I get a? Do I roll for the resistance or? because I
Yes,
have
you
a
need to make
advantage?
a DC 15, I believe, poison save. Let me double check.
And I have
it is.
advantage on poison saves.
You're just that
Advantage
cool.
on saving throws
DC
against poison, and I have
14
resistance.
Constitution save, or be poisoned.
So I have advantage on saving throws, and I have resistance against poison damage.
Yeah, so you're gonna take half damage or no damage.
That's only if she gets me with it.
Right.
And then this bitch is going to eat her pole arm. So
Pole arm.
you said Constitution save?
Yes, sir.
So my saving modifier is 11.
Eat my polearm.
There you go. You have advantage, which
Yeah.
you didn't even need because your roll of a 3 actually made it.
Yeah,
So
exactly. I'm like, my 3 still, my almost critical fail. So
you grab the poison blade and start licking it.
yeah, I'm like, fuck your poison.
You're like, we dwarves have hot sauce that's worse than this.
Yeah. How far away is she? She's 8 feet, right? 8 feet away.
Yeah, roughly, 10 feet to be for D&D terms. She's
And I can go
At
30
least.
feet.
I was weaned on this poison.
So I can finish my move and attack her, right?
sure. Yes.
And I have an automatic response. When she hits me, I hit back. Hit me
Okay.
once,
You
I
have
hit
your-
you back. That's my thing.
Riposte.
That's how the song goes. Yep.
So
That's your reaction as a
my reaction. Yeah, I have a reaction. Well, yeah, I should really know this stuff better, but yeah. I have
But
a
trust
reaction.
me, I do.
It's retaliation. So if she hits me, creature that's within 5 feet of you can use. Oh wait, maybe not because she is.
she's not within
8
5
feet.
feet. Ah.
8 feet. So no, I can't retaliate, but I can use my attacks. I can finish my moves and attack.
Yes.
Okay. So I will dual wield. Ooh. Yeah. Because my new dual wielder. I'm going to Frostbrand's gonna get a bite.
15 is not going to hit.
I would like to use do I have an inspiration on that?
You can check
I don't know. Did you keep track of one?
Carrack.
Oh, I have inspiration. It says yes.
So you're going to use inspiration because then she's going to parry it.
No, I'm not going to use my inspiration. I'm going to attack her. Motherfucker. Okay, here's my other 2 attacks.
All right, 22 and 20 will both hit.
And one's a crit, right? So
Well-
I'm going to use. Yeah.
I guess if you could use inspiration on the third attack to do the crit. So you do a total of 36 plus 6 is 42 damage.
Yeah. Now let me remove my inspiration. No.
And you notice this is the blessed angel who flew in through the window.
Yeah.
The window she flew in is right here. Sorry. Here, I'll ping everybody there. It's right there on the big map. So she flew in through this window right there.
So she flew in up top and came down low.
Yes, she flew in, zipped in through that window, and there she is.
Oh. We about to have a
Landorian.
battle.
You see Landorian, he's flying in the air, and you see him land on the Titan's shoulder, and he is speaking something to the Titan. And then we will go to Erevin's turn. And is Erevin muted?
He is.
Erevin is muted, sorry. I'm going to head up to the doorway and see if I can assist my good spiky friend here. What's the inside of that room look like? Can you pop that back open, Perta, please?
I need to zoom in on that.
And if you are on the good old Roll20 with me, I can show you. And here, let me give you a description.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know it was just slid over. I apologize. I could have done that myself.
Oh, yeah. Where is this? Motherfucker.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Surprise, motherfucker.
Fries, motfriends,
French fries, motherfucker.
First prize, motherfucker. All rise, motherfucker.
Oh, right.
That's my favorite one, actually.
All rise.
Hard eyes, motherfucker.
Snake eyes, motherfucker.
Snake eyes.
Six eyes, motherfucker.
Oh, fuck. Shit.
Oh.
Damn it. I had just written a bunch of stuff today that just did not get saved because I got two stupid goddamn word processing programs that fucking compete against one another.
Each other, yeah. That's fun.
And it always wants to open it up in the fucking bullshit one. I'm like, no, open it up in the fucking other one. This is
And it's like, stop fucking yelling at
this
me.
shit.
Hello.
Let's do a quick commercial.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Wade Allen Steele, and I am the author of Plague Seed, the fantasy adventure novel of epic and fantabulous proportion. It follows the life and times of Dravus Varden, who is an elven assassin and advanced ne'er-do-well. He has to choose the option between letting the world burn and then choosing to become a hero. So that's my Plague Seed. Also, there is the following book, which is also called Plague War, and the one I'm working on currently, which is called Plague Fall. I hope you read it and enjoy. Thank you so much for your time, and read Plague Seed.
Dude, that's a good plug. I like that.
That was good. Wow, was that? And that was
It looked really pretty.
That was, yeah.
And thank you, Jason, for that. That was that felt really cool. Thanks, man.
Should we do an actual commercial? I mean, that was an actual commercial.
Oh,
Didn't mean to.
No, that's quite okay.
Shots fired.
No, don't diss him. Don't diss him. He showed me an actual copy of my book. Like the fact that he bought it,
It's
right there.
that's
Gives him
fine.
pass to
That's
say
fine.
whatever
He
he
can say
wants.
whatever the
No.
fuck he wants. I already got his money.
No, Jason said that he had one loaded, so we wouldn't have to do it later.
You know where is the Screw You commercial, Joe?
The website is still under development, so it's coming.
Ooh, I just launched my website for Studio Inc. just the other
Nice.
day.
Do it up, man. Do it up.
ATX.com. The website probably sucks, but the tattoos don't. So
Yeah, but
That's
I
the
can see
commercial.
all of your awesome work on Instagram and Facebook.
Yeah,
Which you
seriously.
post too often.
we
Our
draw
website
pictures. We
sucks.
go through computer stuff.
Our website sucks, but the tattoos don't.
Speaking of which,
That's a great bumper sticker.
my attempt at Stone.
Oh, nice. I like it. Very good.
He looks like a 14-year-old Asian boy.
He
I'm just
is.
wondering.
Hello.
Bing, bing, bing.
Why do
bing, bing.
you think he's so obsessed with the priest?
Hello.
I wasn't sure what was going on there. I don't know.
You can't get him. You can't get him past 14.
I mean, instead of hello, I meant
Okay.
hello.
I just watched Filthy
Hello?
Rich. I
Here
can't
we
make
go.
comments
We are
like that and
back.
feel okay.
And Erevan is moving. Erevan has gone into the room. All right, so this room, I just wrote
Need
this
to take
today.
a shower
so
from
although it
within.
got lost in the ether. I
What
didn't
happened?
Tell you.
Dude, I'm just tripping on Chedwell's flower show. He's going on his fucking-
It is pretty awesome, dude.
So this room, it looks to be like a sort of a storage room. There is a ladder leading up to a lofted shelf that stands 5 feet off the ground. There are numerous barrels and sacks that lie sort of stuffed into the corners of the room. Other than that, there is no real discernible features. So
You
yes,
said
you are in
sack.
sort of a storage area.
Yes, so I come screaming around the corner, slide around the back of Thargrag there, and I'll just open up on her. Open a good
Are
old can
you-
of Erevan whoop ass on her.
Are you like Tom Cruise in Risky Business sliding in your underwear?
Yeah.
Dun 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 dun. It's Erevan.
Pants are way
Dun,
too
dun, dun,
restrictive
dun.
for the type of movement I do. Yes. I need zero.
Take those
zero
old
wind
daggers
drag.
off the shelf.
Take your smoke dragon pants off your legs. All right, here we go, boys. Oh,
Nice.
okay. I'm just gonna stop there for a second. Let me just,
Holy
let's just go ahead and add that onto it as well.
Oh, jeez.
So then, what do I get? I get another swing just because of the.
Yeah.
Because of your
Just
all-around
'cause you're-
awesomeness.
Just because you're cool.
Yeah,
What-
'cause, the 13 didn't do it, but with the additional sneak attack damage, that is enough to
Split her in twine.
the head from her shoulders.
Oh shit!
So
yeah.
as
That's
she
good enough.
basically just connected, you can see the pole arm is still reverberating in her hands. You slide in and absolutely just take a huge backhanded swing with Sever, and true to its name, it severs her head from her body.
Beautiful.
I'm gonna give Erevan a high five. Thanks, Governor.
A crisp high five.
Dungeon Master, what happens to the halfling that was attached to the polearm? Does anything happen to that?
The halfling.
There's got to be a fucking halfling attached to the polearm. Does anything
Went
happen to
flying
him?
out the window.
Oh, okay. No, I just needed to know that. I'm sorry.
Let's see. Oh wait, I've got this right.
Marcus, you take 1d6 points of damage.
Well, with my other attack, I'll just do the old blood flick off or ichor flick, as it were. I'm gonna dub that move the ichor flick.
There's
Yeah.
another T-shirt. My God, we've got so many T-shirts tonight.
Icker flick.
The Icker flick.
It's gonna be the name of my my
blood
bard's
flick.
band.
The Icker flick.
Who's opening up tonight at the Rusty Goat? I think it's Icker Flick. Show I want to see.
Oh man, I love you guys.
Okay,
Oh, that's
and
fun.
you see as she dies, her head falling to the ground, each one of her limbs separates and turns into a tiny fire elemental.
What the
And you
fuck?
see them, they're just kind of burning there. Each one stands about 3 feet tall.
I pissed on one of them.
I want to get my bag of holding.
Right.
Catch them like fireflies.
They're like Pokemon. Gotta catch them all. All right. These 20. All right. And you see them, and they're kind of like jumping around the room. The one that appears closest to this the shelf, it's a lofted shelf made out of wood, and you see the wood start to catch fire.
Okay.
And
Do
you
I-
still have other attacks.
Yeah,
on
yeah,
them.
yeah. I mean, I've never encountered these before, right?
Mm-mm.
I don't. This is foreign to me. I will fucking. I'll take another swing at it. I don't care. It's.
Wait.
I'm the one that
These
starts
things are-
fires
these-
around here.
These things are floating around the room.
Yeah, they exploded out of her. That's each of her arms and legs.
I'm surprised you don't look at Landorian like, oh my God, they're so cute. Can we keep them?
No, I'm the one that starts the fires around here. Okay,
The gods have
only room enough for one of
granted me
these.
children.
So there's nothing. So we are now officially, Erevan and I are out of
No,
combat.
No. These fire elementals are here, and they are starting shit on fire.
All right, well,
Oh, I
that's
wanted to pee on one.
that's a pretty weak swing there, but I guess it's a swing regardless.
Oh.
That will actually hit.
Okay. Oh, crap.
Shoot.
If that connects, then hell. We'll shoot it just for shits and giggles.
I could stick my frozen blade in one.
But it clearly, if Thorgreg was to look over at Erevan, he would see that it clearly pains him to be hurting fire. It's not something that I'm comfortable with.
I'm
It's,
like, what are you doing to the fire?
shh, go to sleep. I'm telling you, go to sleep. Shh, go to sleep.
The 12 actually does not hit.
That's fine. Yeah,
The
the
11,
arrow goes right through it.
yeah, the 11 does though, the 14 does.
Okay.
The 11 points of damage. Yeah, you basically dissipate it. It's
Oh, swoosh.
poof.
At that point,
Look over at Thorgreg and say, all you
Thorgreg
got to do
wants
is
to
blow.
Stargreg wants to dance around the room with his frost blade and just.
Oh God, yeah, that would certainly do it. Now, this is that turn, and we'll go over here. So Sarpanitum, who is currently grappled, she is going to attempt to escape the grapple. What? Does she want to use dexterity or strength? She will use dex.
Because we've been saying all the gold Austin Powers thing, I think
She's
I
gonna
can
use
hear her going, escape the grapple!
Oh fuck! No, she is grappled. She is still flailing. She's got a
Okay, so
critical
they
fail.
said, "Escape
Wow.
Actually,
with a
twisted
sword
the
through her
blade
eye.
that's in her eye.
Vibing the blade of his sword further into her skull.
Shudwell has pinned her head to the ground.
What, dude? Are you playing my character for me now?
It is basically the demon or the devil that you are attacked. She was trying to break free, but failed on it. So she is still writhing about as you have your sword still impaled into her eye. So it's not your turn to act. It will be here in a second. But yeah, that's more for just flavor than anything. I'm not making your character do anything that he normally wouldn't do with fervor. Shotten, it is your turn.
Okay. Sorry, I was muted. I am. So she is grappled by
your chain,
the high priest's holy symbol of the Raven Queen.
Yeah.
Feeling pretty good about this. Shotten is going to say, "Demon be damned, go back to the ills where you come from." And I am going to put my hand on her forehead and cast Guiding Bolt, which has a range of 120 feet, but I'm doing it point blank.
Just
it's like, yeah, but if this don't fucking do it. Shit, I don't think I can do that though.
Why not?
Because I have an anti-magic field up.
Oh, that's right.
I didn't think that all the way through. That was really cool.
Raven Queen? Hello?
Raven Queen, would you let this through?
By the way, if Jason could hear us, you've got some serious props on your transitions. By the way,
I'm not sure what does that mean? Is that a thing?
He's doing.
Yeah, there's
cool
been some awesome, cool things happening.
On Twitch magic happening
on
in the
Twitch
background.
magic. Like that. Oh, that was pretty.
That's pretty cool.
Yep.
Dave's gone for one day and loses his
He's
fucking
lost his job. Sorry.
Well, not only does your computer not make it,
This is more awkward for us than it is for you, honestly.
Yeah,
he's gonna find out watching the stream before we can talk to him. Oh, this is bad. I'm sorry, we love you, buddy.
Texas and murder me.
We all love you, David.
This is a character that first played in a campaign of mine 26 years ago. It was a long time ago, yeah.
Ooh, my book's up. I even like it even more. God, that's pretty artwork. By the way, the artist who did this, really brilliant artist. He's getting a lot of attention right now. He was doing a comic book for me at the time. But because he was getting noticed, he just ran away with my money and didn't give me a completed comic book.
Well,
I will not say the artist's name. Just look really closely for a signature. But he's a fabulous artist. I love the work he did for me. So there's that. But you might see different art on book 3.
Nice.
Just saying.
And then if anybody is interested, the artist who did the artwork for our entire party, she's an artist that I work with. Her name is Lily Lundy. You can see her on Instagram at Tattoos by Lily. And then her email address is also tattoosbylily@gmail.com. She is fucking stupidly talented.
That's ridiculous. That's such a beautiful work of art.
And that is like her bread and butter. She loves doing like character work. We've got a bunch of her artwork up here at the studio. Just really, really stupidly fantastic. And she just recently, within like the last year and a half, started playing Dungeons and Dragons as well.
Oh, nice.
We hooked another one. All right.
The commission for the new game coming up too, so early. Have some character portraits going from the rip, you know.
Oh
Seriously.
my god!
Yep.
Yeah,
Once we get it all baked, I'll chip in even.
All-
Hell, I don't care.
all 10 of the fucking.
Oh my god, that's right. I forgot.
The
you
train
poor,
wreck that is
you
waiting
poor
to happen.
fucking game
We'll
master.
see how long the
Honestly,
10 lasts. We'll see.
honestly.
Yes.
Oh.
So for those of you on Twitch, we are already preparing as we are rapidly approaching the finish line of Everyone Dies, which is going to be super cool and very rewarding for all of us. You know, we're going to.
And before we go back to them, like out slaying gods and all of that stuff.
Right. We are going to we're going to be starting up a new campaign. I'm going to be running that one as well. We're going to be playing the Descent into Avernus role-playing game from D&D 5th edition. And due to overwhelming popularity, there are going to be no less than, I believe, last count was 10 player characters in the campaign. So if you haven't ever seen it in person, stay tuned because that's going to be one train
And see
wreck.
how that works.
I mean,
Let's see why we're called the critical fail, people. Let's see it.
yes. But before
I'm
we
crying.
before we digress too far, Shot, it is still your turn. So to hijack.
I'll just attack with the spike chain.
I'm in pain.
Yanking that chain ever tighter, the
Yep.
spikes tearing in. You're going to get
I'll do
advantage
the
on it.
rip saw, and I've got the daggers at the end.
Oh, yeah.
I will put them in each of her ears, like the sponges that got Jack Nicholson in.
Oh,
Ooh.
Nice reference.
the imagery tonight is.
Ooh, lovely. And
Good
you
It's
do
right.
have-
It's right on.
I'm gonna spend my inspiration.
You don't even have to. She is prone,
Oh.
so you do have advantage.
Oh yeah, cool.
And that actually does it. You pull the chains ever tighter, and as you're doing that with the blade of Beaumont Barrington Chudwell pierce through her eye, the chains wrap around her neck, and you hear a very satisfying crack, and her spasmodic flailing ceases immediately. Her body dissolves
The
very,
Raven Queen, take.
very, very undramatically into the ground. And as you get up and gather your chain and start to walk away, you notice a unusual effect. Every time you take a step, you leave a little burning footprint behind you. If you investigate, the flame has no it has no heat. It seems to be like a strictly illusory effect, but it is a very interesting thing. So as you're walking now across the ground, you're leaving a little trail of flaming footprints.
Feel badass. I don't question this.
Strut becomes a little bit more open-stanced.
Feel like Michael Jackson.
all he says is,
lighten up in time.
Moonwalking.
all he says is, damn right.
Hey, do you want me? Do you want me?
And now we are to Giant, or the Titan. And you see him, he says, "What?
Oh no.
I don't think so. I'll do this." And you see him, he's obviously talking to Landorian, who's on his shoulder.
No.
And you see him get up and he starts running towards the Eyrie, and with one huge leap up onto the side of the precipice, and is about to try to climb or somehow get into the Angel's area itself. Chudwell, your turn. The blessed angel that was before you has dissolved into a puddle of sort of ethereal nothingness, leaving behind just sort of a wet patch on the ground. And you are at the base of this the Angel's Airy. It will take you about 3 rounds to run up the stairs to get to the building itself, unless you have another faster way of getting up there. If you are still there, Chubbo.
He's muted.
Ah, he's good.
I look for the Fabler. Is the Fabler still around me?
Yes, the Fabler. You see him. He comes running up behind you right now. He's like, very fast you are.
Yeah, here, dude, carry my sword. I mean, not my sword, my shield.
He says, yes.
We gotta go up these
I will carry.
stairs. This fucking armor is heavy as fuck. And you carry this fucking shield, dude. And give him my backpack too. I make him carry my backpack and my shield.
I will carry. And you see me just piles all the shit onto his little kind of crooked back. And you see him, he's kind of shuffling under the weight.
All right.
Lead on, master, I will follow. Very obedient I am. Very good.
Yeah, it's hero time, bro. You gotta carry that shit up the stairs.
He says, yes, I am very, very proud to partake in such a glorious adventure with my master.
Well, of course you are. I mean, you have the best master. I mean, we were on the best adventures. Like, it goes without saying, Fabler. Now start walking. So I start walking up the stairs.
You command. Yeah, he is following very obediently. He looks to be, even under the burdensome load that you have given him, the grunts and the moans, he's smiling the entire time. He seems to be very, very, very proud, like he said, to be able to partake in such an undertaking that is obviously well beyond his means. So,
Fabler,
yes,
I'm glad you understand how privileged you are to be my servant.
I've never experienced such amazing pain.
All right, so you end up stairs. You are running up the stairs. Ominous Fabler is running behind you, and now we get Stone.
Hi there. I was heading towards that window. So I was halfway there. Can I get the rest of the way there?
Yes, you absolutely can. Oh, sorry. What the fuck am I looking at here? Oops,
I've still got the branding smite spell going on.
Got you.
As I do not know what's going on inside.
All right, there's the Fabler running right behind Chudwell. So we'll show ominous Fabler. There we go. Save changes there. Yes, you still have blinding smite, and you want to fly through the window.
Yes, because I don't know what's happened in there, and I saw that my charge is taking good care of the situation that he's in. So I'm going to fly in through that window.
Do you have anything that allows you to see invisible or ethereal or otherwise hidden creatures?
Not initially. No.
Okay.
It would be something that I would have to cast.
Gotcha. Yeah, I wasn't sure if that was possibly a innate ability or not. So the window that you fly.
I mean, yes.
I mean, of course I do.
Well, why? Just my eyes alone. Dungeon Master.
You alight in what appears to be a very humble sort of dining area, right next to a very simple wooden table surrounded by 3 stools, all of which are covered in cobwebs and a fine layer of dust. indicating they have not been used in some time. Now, in the northeastern corner of the room, there is a brazier that you normally would be used to keep food warm. In this case, however, you see what looks to be instruments of torture, corroded and rusted and blackened hooks, knives, and pliers are protruding from the now black and cold coals that lie in the brazier. And next to that, there is a small chest, almost looking somewhat like a picnic basket, again covered in a fine layer of dust and cobwebs. And at that moment, at the end of your turn, two blessed angels appear with longbows, and they open fire on you.
Oh, they do. Do they?
They do.
Yes, Alan, they do.
That one will.
I might have to
with
sign off for the night.
advantage.
Good night, guys. Thanks for letting me play.
They do have with my
All right.
protection.
Thanks, sir.
Oh, yep. Good night, brother.
Thank you. So that
With
was
my protection.
Shedwell the Third.
Woohoo! With my protection against evil, they will get disadvantage.
Ooh, so that will leave it advantage and disadvantage will trump, and it'll just be a normal roll. So that will be so a 19, which will not hit. Second attack is going to be a 17, which will not hit. Boy, your protection from evil is safe in your hands.
Yes, it is.
19, that was the first angel. The second takes 3 shots as well. That's going to be a miss. And
holy moly!
Wow,
Nice.
So
I do have resistance against poison, however.
And yes, you are immune to the poison, so you don't even need to make the save for that. However, you do take 15 minus 2, so it's going to be 13 points of damage from the critical hit arrow. And then the final arrow attack is, wow, look at that. There would have been another crit save. Wow, that's pretty fucking awesome.
Hello, welcome to my protection against good versus evil.
So, like an angel himself, floats into the room as arrows just go careening by.
Here's what it is. I come out and these brilliant shots that are coming towards me, little phantom ravens, are flying in and diverting the arrows
just
around
plucking
me.
them midair.
Yep. You hit me once?
Right.
Hello?
Like, oh.
Hello, you fucking raven. You missed that one. No, I do not do that. I am most thrilled to be serving the Raven Queen at this moment.
Thagrag, you can hear the twang of bowstrings coming from the room next door, behind this door here directly to your east. However, there are still 3 tiny-sized living flame apparitions that are running amok now in this room.
Amok.
Do I actually have to roll to attack them, or just wave my sword through them?
Well, yeah. I mean, they're not going to stand idly by while you end their existence. They will try to move out of the way. So you do actually need to make a hit.
Okay.
I realize that they are not.
How far apart are they?
5 feet each.
Okay. Then I will run through them while attacking each of them to get to the door.
And are you in a rage? You are in a rage,
I'm
yes?
still in a rage, yeah.
Still in a rage.
That rage doesn't end until battle ends.
Nice.
Until I either am when I'm in a rage at 18th level, I just rage until I either die or we're done. It's he just goes. So
Like
I
a
shall
werewolf.
roll. Like a werewolf, yeah.
Hit, and that is going to do it. And with the frost brand too. Yes,
It's got
they have
cold, so it just-
susceptibility to cold, which actually makes them double damage. So that absolutely does it. Yeah, you like a runaway locomotive. You just go charging through the bunch, holding the sword in front of you, and it's like the prow of a ship through waves. It's just splitting them apart as they burst. And
I'm going to finish my move by opening that door for Aravan, so then he can go and finish off the next one again.
I'm in a rage, but this is so cocky and cool. I can pull through it for a little bit to take this controlled action.
Oh, I don't open the door. I go through the door.
Ah, I like
When I
it.
say open a door, that's what I mean. I mean, I go through.
I break out of rage to just take a selfie.
all right.
Because I'm only going like 10 feet there.
Well, it'd be like if you wanted to go through, it'd be like 5, 10, 15, 20. So then 25 to get right into the room. Yeah.
That way, Aravan can get past me to get to.
And players can always move through the square of a willing participant.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
We assume that you don't take up the entire square unless it's a combatant who's going to.
But I'm a short, squat square.
Hey, no, your other left. Maybe if I just fuck.
I'm a little teapot, short and stout.
Look, I'm the one with the spikes. Maybe I get the square.
I take the
I got the
Spike
spikes.
takes the
Maybe I
square.
get this.
Spike
I don't know.
takes the square.
Takes the
Everybody knows
Rook to Queen's Bishop.
Oh, there's another T-shirt. I'm sorry.
Spike
That's
takes the
another
square.
T-shirt.
Takes the square.
Speaking of which, now we have Aravan. It is.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. Am I still coming in all right?
Yes.
All right, I yanked the cord on my headset. Sorry.
You're licking.
Oh man, flick a knicker.
Flicking
Yanking his cord.
All right. If I just go around her like this, does that provoke anything or do anything weird?
No, because you're not leaving.
It's just not leaving the space, right?
Correct.
Okay. No, you know what? Screw it. I'm just going to come to right here, and I'm going to smack on the chick right in front of him. Because when we overwhelm, we tend to drop them quick. So I'm going to...
Tashmitum. Yes.
That's the 20 to hit.
She's a sultry-looking blonde. 20 will hit.
I'm not much for redheads, so... going to add the 26 with the backstab to her.
Gotcha.
And
He climbed up her front and stabbed her in the rear.
and then an 18 to hit with crap damage.
18 is actually going to hit for an additional 8.
And then that's all I can rally
Gotcha.
do it this time.
And
yeah.
Now they shall go. Tashamitum. She is going to draw forth a falchion, heavy-bladed sword.
Falchion?
Falchion. It's sort of similar to a scimitar. A falchion it's almost like a sword axe. And she is going to smash into Thogrum with it.
Damn, if these bitches didn't disappear and their swords didn't disappear with them, I'd have some cool-ass weapons.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's the thing. These angelic and infernal creatures, they tend to take whatever's with them.
Fuckers. I try to cut her hand off next time so she drops her sword. That way it doesn't go with her. Oh, it doesn't work that way? She misses.
Ooh, she does miss. Ooh, boy, but that was so close. She's going to take
Close. I have an AC of 22.
Well, had she... Oh, what was it?
22.
Oh, there we go. So that hits. And that's going to be for 8. And then you do need to make a poison save. Again.
Hold on. Let me roll over a 3.
Famous last words. Let's see it.
Honestly.
Hey, I have had critical fails bigger than that. So.
We've seen a double critical hit. Let's see a double critical fail.
Oh,
Man,
I rolled a 4
4
this time. I rolled a big 4. I rolled my big 4.
And she does get a third attack, which she is going to take.
And
But that is going to miss.
a swing and a miss.
Definitely, you parry it with the spike on your helm. You just bong.
So I take half damage and half poison, right?
And this blessed angel is going to.
Checks out.
She is going to fire ranged attacks. Boy, she does not like Stone having that. Did not have.
Pissed because nothing hit him last time.
Right. So
she does not like that at all.
She saw Erevan go and do a very, very brutal attack against her sister. So she's going to fire 3 arrows at him. 1, 2, 3. Let's see.
Yeah, but Erevan's AC is bigger than mine.
Jeez. A 23 might possibly hit.
You're muted.
Last one hits. Last one hits. Yeah.
Last one hits. All right. So you do take. You need to make a con save, DC 14 versus the poison.
But Erevan makes poison in his sleep, so he should.
That's true.
He's like, he takes his EpiPen and he's like.
Look at Erevan putting the dwarf to shame. The elf outdoing the dwarf with his con saving throws.
Hey,
How many hit points do you have?
Let's just clarify. C's get degrees. C's get degrees. Okay. Pass fail is all I care about.
Not in grad school, bro.
Yeah, I don't go to grad school. I don't go that far.
And after she fires her bow, you see her retreat into the next room, and she shuts the door behind her.
Leaving her sister exposed.
Leaving her sister exposed.
Dang, that's harsh.
Shotten.
So
To the heart, and
as I
you're
be walking
to
with my flaming
blame.
feats, I have no idea where I am in correlation to everyone else.
In correlation to everyone else. So Ominous Fabler and Chudwell have booked it up the stairs. It's going to take them another 2 rounds to actually get into the building. However, you can fly there. You can actually fly halfway to the building this turn. Oh shit! So, well, you can actually fly to the end with a double move. You can fly to the entrance of the building this turn, but you won't be able to attack. But you'll be able to fly into the building itself.
Okay, but all the bad guys are in there, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, right now you can see that there's definitely one bad guy fighting Erevan and Stone and Thogreg. And that's it.
But there's a bad guy fighting in there. So if I cast Earthquake on it, I would kill the bad guy.
Sure. He yeah.
I mean, it's not.
Oh, I love you.
But you know what? I already cast my 8th level spell. My anti-magic field.
Oh,
I guess
shit.
I can't cast Earthquake.
Oh, damn.
I'm gonna do a double move fly and get myself to the building.
Nice. All right, so let's do that. Let's put you.
That's like the worst spell ever.
Earthquake?
No, like anti-magic field or whatever.
Oh, it's. I was hoping to find some of those elementals and just wisp through them.
Right? To be like,
That would be dope.
Yeah.
What's up, guys? High five. Oh, what? 10 feet?
Oh no!
Can't make it 10 feet? Come on.
man.
We're bros.
those of you inside the building, you can feel the building actually shudder and shake under your feet as you hear the maniacal laughter of the Titan as it sounds as though he is trying to rip the building down with his bare hands.
Oh, good.
Oh shit! I was gonna say, dude, I was just joshing about the.
I stopped
earthquake.
it. I stopped
I didn't need it, man. Didn't need it.
He's like, I
wait,
like your
I-
idea,
I
winged
heard
one.
The building is coming down around us. Is that what
It's
I'm
just
hearing?
a joke.
Earthquake, you say? Krathanos can arrange that.
All right,
Krathanos' middle name. Krathanos Earthquake Johnson.
I take away all of my healing that I did on him. So those were all temporary hit points that I held the plug on, and I'm just going to pull the plug and let
And it
all
drains
of
out the
those
bottom.
Raven Queen hit points go away.
So tragic news. Mark Imahara from White Rabbit.
As far as Stone, your question, nothing really unifying about it, except the scantily clad, basically as revealing as possible.
So they weren't wearing any specific jewelry or something that specified them.
No, not so much.
Cool.
Hold on.
That would have been neat, but thanks, Mark.
Hold on. You might be onto something. Hold on. Let me see. Something about that.
So Mark Imahara from the White Rabbit Project and Mythbusters, Asian guy, just died.
No way.
49 years old.
49 years old.
Who did?
Yeah, that's
Brain
shitty.
aneurysm. The Asian guy on Mythbusters in the White Rabbit Project.
Oh shit!
Yeah, he did some other side shows and stuff
He
too.
did some other stuff too.
I love that
he just
dude.
died.
From what? From COVID?
No, he had a brain aneurysm out of nowhere.
Oh shit!
Fuck.
I love that. That show is fucking awesome. I love that.
Rabbit
Kelly
Project.
Preston also died. I had no idea she was
Yeah,
even
Travolta's
had
wife.
cancer. Yeah.
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 Wow.
She just
Breast
2020 is
cancer.
becoming a
Breast
pretty
cancer.
fucked up
Yeah.
year, man.
2020. Let's celebrate.
The party continues.
I just told my
oh.
kid who loves White Rabbit Project.
Oh my
and
God,
my
he's
wife
got
was
like a tattoo
Why did
scroll
you even
going right
say
now."
that?
It's amazing.
Well, we still got Bowie.
Yeah.
yeah.
Marcus, maybe we should talk after this stream here.
Yeah, we still got Bowie. You mean David Bowie?
Yeah. Yep. We still have the Goblin King. Okay, he's still there.
Yes, I am sitting here. skiing.
All right, Stone. It is your turn. You
All right.
are in the room.
Is there a roll I can make that will help me determine where these invisible chicas are currently? Some sort of perception or
Let's see.
Oh,
like
dude,
just kind of
Jason,
knowledge of where these arrows are coming from.
If you
Well,
didn't, if you
once
guys
they
didn't,
fired the arrows, you saw them.
if
Oh,
you guys didn't see the
Oh.
stream, Jason had
Oh.
Studio Ink up rolling, so that was pretty slick.
That was really cool.
Jason's doing some incredible work tonight. Like
Yeah.
big up for Jason, seriously.
Let's just say that last transition to the artwork is pretty awesome.
I'm going after the nearest mark.
Uh-huh.
And I also have branding smite still going on, which is the cast at 4th level.
Okay.
So it's going to add an additional 4d6 damage.
Got you. 25 is definitely going to hit. 14 shall not.
All right, let me get this. Where's my...
Okay.
There's the additional.
So 27, 38, and 13 is going to be 51. Nice.
I do some damage.
So using your great sword, basically dragging it across the floor, sparks flying up as ricocheting off the floor, and then huge fucking swing comes up, catching her right underneath the chin. You can see a nice little cleft in her chin now, as this blackish sort of ichor is like bleeding out into her hand. Definitely an effective attack. Thograg.
Ichor.
She is in front of you now. Blonde, long-legged, voluptuous.
Oh, that poor dwarf.
So
How do I live without you?
I think I shall hug her. I am going to.
Honestly, that's brilliant armor for somebody who has that weakness.
Yeah,
Because even if he's like,
I
I can't help but hug her.
I want to do a quick saving, like you know how we would roll for it's, I wouldn't say a savings throw, but I mean, when we're playing World of Darkness, you check yourself if you fucking lose your shit or not.
Right.
Willpower.
I don't know if there's a willpower.
Composure. Yeah.
Composure.
Do I have the skill? Chickadee check myself before I rickety wreck myself.
Exactly. I want to do a quick composure.
Maybe a
check,
wisdom
but
save.
Oh shit!
Yeah, that would probably be a wisdom
have
save.
Very good wisdom. So I'm gonna do a quick wisdom.
Let's
save.
tell a
And that
dwarven
makes
barbarian
sense
to
with
roll
what you're trying
wisdom.
to do.
I am in full battle rage, and
So wisdom
so
wisdom save with disadvantage.
wisdom save with disadvantage, because I would normally want to attack her with firebrand, but if I lose that, I may just go and just bear hug her and, well, try to
I like
spear
your
her.
style.
That's what I think would happen. So there's my wisdom. Oh, yeah. So it goes back to the armor instead of the sword.
Armor spikes.
This fucking guy.
No, that will not hit.
Well,
I like
Oh,
your
that's
style,
gonna do it.
Matt.
he lost all willpower anyway, especially when she starts licking her lips.
So the second two will hit for a total of
Long-legged angels, you make the rockin' world go round.
At that point, as soon as I do hit, can I roll for a grapple? Because that's essentially what he's going to try to do, because he has
A
pretty much
grapple
lost.
is an attack all of its own. Yes.
I don't want to call it what it actually is, because it's not necessarily even a grapple. It's more of a molestation. So, I mean, the spiky armor damage is just a side effect to the molestation that Dwarven Battle Rager has done.
No.
Yeah, you can see, and the rest of you do see that this blonde and voluptuous, very beautiful looking devil is staring very intently at Thogreg, and she starts licking her lips, and her tongue is like impossibly long. And then you see it just like licking all around her face as it's whipping back and forth, and it seems like
it comes up and parts her hair.
You see it like whip out and just like kiss his cheek.
Yeah. So yeah, that's I don't think there's a molestation attack, but that's what happened.
But a grapple would be as close to it as I think we could get. Arab, it's your turn. You are probably you're watching this. This is happening. What like
You're like, I can't
Dwarf and this
unsee
devil
things.
are like, yeah, they're about to like. It looks like at any second they're both about to like strip off any semblance of armor and clothing and just start like going to town.
Well, we've
Strange
got
things
things to
happen.
do before this building falls in on us. So,
Airvan pulls out a cell phone.
yeah. I start feverishly masturbating in the corner.
You have to make a will save to not masturbate in the corner.
I said, "This is some good shit." I gotta get the ominous save when it
Feverishly.
starts
For
sketching.
him, it's just Constitution. That's all it is.
I'm a very young elf, so I shouldn't have to roll for that.
It's just a con save with advantage.
For seconds.
I assume there's enough of her exposed for me to like just, go poke her one time, right?
With a weapon that I have that's
With a weapon.
longer than 6 inches.
I mean, whatever. That's gonna be a
That's
gonna be a 27. Do I need to add backstab to it?
Oh,
I
from
think
behind.
it should be a 13 because you're like.
Oh dear Lord in heaven.
I think I'm strangely into it. I think I'm open. I'm at least open. I've seen, dude, I've been rolling with Lando for the past 7 years. You think this is the craziest shit I've seen?
It's not the prettiest
I
thing
don't
you've
know.
ever seen.
I think the dwarf could show Lando a trick or two. So,
all right. Well, I'm gonna do 36 damage to her.
ooh, Jesus!
I can barely breathe. Hold on.
If that doesn't do it, I can do more.
Oh,
we got
that does it. And let's see. What happens.
we got the elven
That's
icker
his-
flicker and the dwarven grunge fucker.
Oy,
Ah.
oy, oy.
Ick flicker done dirt cheap.
Oh, let's see.
You guys all let your kids watch this, right?
Absolutely
Let them or make them?
No.
not. It's of the educational variety.
I'd love to be your child.
My love child.
Mm.
If not just for a day.
My poor
And-
kids. My poor kids. Oh.
Hey, my soon-to-be stepson, he said he's tuned in a couple times, and he's like, yeah, he goes, I started watching, and he goes, I'm sorry, I didn't watch the whole thing. It was kind of weird. It was just a bunch of guys talking. Yeah, dude, pretty much it is.
That's what it is. And you don't want to know what I do. So that's great. Good idea. I'm glad you didn't watch a lot.
Hey, that play speed is
As
up
she
too.
dies,
Awesome.
Her tongue lashing out and licking the face of the dwarf furiously. You see her body discorporate into a brimstone cloud that just seeps and
Whoa.
fills out the entire room and the surrounding area.
Can I steal that, Mark? Discorporate into a brimstone cloud?
Sure.
I'm completely stealing that for Plaguefall.
There you go.
That's
I'm
gonna
like,
happen.
discorporate? Is that a word? I don't know.
It is now.
I say it is now, goddammit. Discorporate.
If Shakespeare can make up over 150, 200 words,
Right.
I think it's fine.
Yeah. I'm gonna do it too, goddammit. I don't give a shit.
I've got a little bit of turn left, or I got movement left at the very
Mhm.
least. I'm gonna kind of start heading towards the door with the room rumbling
Gotcha. You can
as I feel out what's gonna go down.
Oh, we stopped
we stopped
streaming.
I still got it.
I
Yeah, I
still
do
got
too.
it up.
Try the old refresh
Gotten to-
see if that
gotten-
works.
Clips. We've had many clip-worthy
I got
events.
a message from a spectator saying, "Where'd y'all go?"
Really?
Weird. Dear Lord, I will say,
Yeah.
Jason is
Duck
so
Duck still
aw-
says it works.
Jason-
this is
Jason-
Evan.
Jason is so awesome.
I didn't
He actually
hear you.
put
cool.
put 2 falchions at the bottom of our screen, so everybody can see what a falchion is.
Oh, wonderful.
Jason also has been putting up your book. He's got this shit on lock. Jason
Oh,
has got it on lock. This is
Jason,
awesome,
don't-
Evan.
Jason, don't hurt me. I'm sorry I took one of your clones. Don't worry, other people will die too. Just give it time.
Everybody died.
Dear Lord, Mark, I have a character already for you, by the way, if you want to join in.
Is this for paranoia?
Paranoia? Yeah,
Nice.
you have a character waiting for you.
Sweet. As it should be. All right. Their turn. Shotten. It is now your turn. You flew up and are next to the building.
I'm
Now
hurting.
on this turn, it depends. You can fly through the front door or through the window. Open. This window right here is open. That is the window that the Blessed Angel and later Stone both flew through. Excuse me.
Okay.
Oh, and actually, as you fly closer, you can see Stone standing right next to that window. Right next to the window, right here.
Oh, that's a window, not a door. Okay.
That's a window, yes. Yes.
Okay,
The
sorry.
door is actually where I have shot in place, but
Gotcha.
you're in the air, so you can actually zip through either of those entryways, as you choose.
All right. But we've run out of blessed angels, and Carthanos is like a
Yes.
little kid playing Godzilla with his Lego building.
Which could if not curbed, take out all of Carrack's Cross.
Although Landorian is perched on Carthanos' shoulder.
While it's happening? Okay.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I think I am going to skip that. And are these windows up here?
Yes, they are.
I think I might fly up and check out one of them windows.
One of them windows.
Because that looks like it's probably a little easier to jump out of if everything comes down. Unless the top portion of this rocket ship looking tower is only supported by those, like, what would that be? It looks like eight kind of pillars there. Eight by eights.
Top portion.
If you're not counting the.
No, there's a central
Okay.
a central core
Cool.
as well.
Cool.
So I would say you can probably see about from your vantage point where you fly in. I wish they could just when you reveal areas, it could be like trace out this area rather than here draw all these kind of awkward squares that don't exactly do it justice. But okay, Gerp.
Erp.
Yes. All derps and gerps. Dun, 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 dun. All right, I think that should probably do it. So you fly in.
Righty, yo.
Like looking like right in here-ish.
Sorry, where?
Like right this window here or this window there.
Zing. So that would put you right there.
Ugh.
So there you are in a outer hallway that rings a central core of rooms.
Okay.
And judging by that, because the outer hallway does not have a staircase, you either guess that I've shown you the entire outer hallway, so you know that the staircase is probably in the center of the tower. There's probably a spiral staircase that goes straight up.
Okay. Very medieval tower.
Mm-hmm.
You hit quads, huh?
Okay, cool. I'm guessing that there's nothing else to act on.
You don't see anything else to act on, but you do still have another move left. So if you would like, you still have.
Okay, I'll move around from my 5 o'clock position up towards like the 9-10.
All right. Yes, you do pass 2 doors along the way, one being here, a second being here.
I try to listen to see if there's any sound coming through.
Give me a perception check, please.
Passive or active?
You are listening, so let's do an active.
All right. Perception, as the French say. Perception. Ooh, that was almost a 1.
Yeah, I
Is
saw
that what
that. I
they
was like,
say?
Went from a critical fail to a pretty cool.
You hear nothing at the door. You're listening
Because there's obviously nothing to hear.
Well, of course, there
Whatsoever.
could be nothing back there.
No.
Let's.
You hear nothing because there's nothing there.
That's right. I'm convinced.
I'm still a little pissed because every time I jump on one of these bitches, they disappear on me.
Starting to have confidence
Starting
issues.
to have an issue.
Trust issues.
Has nothing to do with the spikes, though.
It's a confidence issue, actually.
It's really not the spikes thing.
All right,
Well, you're not the one fizzling away. They are.
Come in through the front door, and we are back to Thalgrag.
Oh, God. So I'm down in the bottom here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow, really? I wouldn't have guessed it, but hey, no, that's no
No, I
judgment.
said I'm.
No,
I didn't
no, no,
I was the
no,
bottom.
no, no.
You've hurt my heart. No. My poor brain can't take it. Let's see. I will like to go up the stairs. The stairs. Where are the stairs?
Yes,
no
where are the stairs?
I don't see no stairs. What do I see?
There's a door
so-
over by me, you know.
Right. So the room that you
You see
came
that?
in had one door, which is right here. There's the exterior door which you entered, and then the interior door which leads into this sort of very humble and simple dining area. In this area, there is a table with 3 stools, all covered in cobwebs and dust. There is a brazier, the coals of which are black and cold, and this had formerly been used for the sole purpose of keeping food warm, like a chafing dish. However, this one has, you can see different implements of torture that are sort of stuffed into it, corroded and rusted pliers, hooks, and knives. Next to that, there is a small, it's almost like a picnic basket, which you would guess probably holds different plates, cups, and other assorted.
Is it a picnic basket?
I can't believe you beat me to that. I was so working on the boo-boo response.
Is it a picnic
Hey, boo-boo!
Hey.
It's a picnic basket.
Is it a picnic basket? So I'm going to take myself off the ground.
Why
and
did I
go
think that
through-
was like high-hanging fruit?
Yeah, that wasn't even.
I really did. I was like, oh my God, I got this shit.
Not only did Bob hang it there, he was like, ding, 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 ding.
And Tashimitum, the devil who is French kissing your entire face and entwining your tongue in your beard. When she discorporated, she turned into this black sort of brimstone cloud that is now hanging over the entire area. So actually, this room is heavily obscured, or at least the northern portion of the room where you're standing. That's just this thick black kind of a choking smoke that smells very strongly of brimstone.
Icker.
Icker?
I'm going.
I hardly know her.
Icker flicker.
Liquor,
Killed her.
liquor.
Wait a
I
minute.
have not taken a bathroom break. So while you are deciding on your next turn of action, give me about a minute to go and take a quick. Shall return
With squirts.
The
I
Icker
guess-
flicker. That's also known as the
Oh.
Spider-Man,
So I'm
isn't it?
gonna talk to Aravan and Stone here briefly and be like, so are we going up?
It's like
the
Silence of the
stairs?
Lambs, man.
Yep. That's the Spider-Man.
It's like
Sorry.
Like, does he say, I can smell you, Clarice?
Oh, naughty.
Oh my goodness.
Just your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Mm,
That's all. That's all. That's all it is.
Nothing to
that's
see
all it
here.
is. Nothing to
your
see here.
eyes.
Oh, you're trying to?
He's like,
Oh. You guys
will we
slay
be
me,
going
honestly.
upstairs?
Is the building like I don't know how much of the it depends on how much the building's shaking. Aravan might piece right out of that front door.
It may
I'm
be
gonna say out of all of us, Aravan's the one who would be the first out the door.
Fact.
I don't know. I mean, it'd be a quick race. I think we both have our shadow jump still.
yeah. I only use my teleport, I think. So I've got one of the other left.
The dwarf doesn't care.
At one time, I had two of them. I had a shadow jump and I had something else that did the same thing.
I don't need a shadow jump. I just go through the wall.
I got two shadows and a teleport now.
Ooh.
I got two turntables and a microphone.
That's I would almost say
I
better.
got
All right, Beck.
two
Chill out.
guns, one for each of ya. That movie just had like some kind of an anniversary, like a 20
What movie?
30-year anniversary.
30th
Tombstone?
anniversary.
Yeah.
Tombstone's 30th.
Oh
I've
shit.
read a big document on all sorts of cool facts on that movie.
That makes you feel old, don't it?
Fuck. Anything these days.
Yeah,
I was gonna say.
much.
I was gonna say. Name it. It makes me feel old. Ah.
I like talking to staff of mine who were born the year I graduated high school, and they talk about their favorite movies being like 16 Candles and stuff. The way that I used to talk about my favorite movie being like The Good, Bad, and the Ugly.
Right. Trying to be cool.
I don't have staff.
He
It's
just
an
has-
infection.
I was going to say you only have staph
Yeah,
infections.
just saying, I don't have staff. It's a general statement.
Yeah.
Avoid those things.
What's your favorite James Bond movie? Dr. No. 68, man. It was probably earlier than that. It was probably 64 or something. Yeah.
Oh man.
Dr. No or
Dr. No, was that
GTFO.
Connery?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was
It
the
was Sean
first
Connery.
movie, first James Bond movie, if you don't
Bond,
count
James
Casino
Bond.
Royale, which was a comedy.
Hmm.
So, a couple questions to the DM. Oh,
Yes.
Sorry. How bad is the building shaking?
On a scale of 1 to 100.
What's our confidence level at?
It does not like whoever built this building certainly built it to last. Like so the cottage area that you're in seems like that is probably a little less less sturdy than the tower itself, but the tower itself looks like, and you as a dwarf with knowledge of dwarven stoneworking are actually very impressed. Like you wouldn't say that dwarves built this, but dwarven stonemasons would absolutely nod their heads.
Sign
in
off on
agreement.
it.
Yeah. Whoever did this, they knew what the fuck they were doing.
They were the
So-
dwarven advisors.
Yes. Yeah. So although the building is shaking right now, it seems to be much more theatrical than actually doing any, permanent, mega damage to it. Like, yeah, it's shaking the walls. It's it's certainly making a scene. However, you're not thinking like, oh my gosh, this place is about to collapse.
Door number 2 it is, my friend.
Yeah, I go through the door.
I try. I make my right this way, sir.
And
I allow him to pass through my square. I allow it.
He allows me to run
You are
my spiky armor through his
Brimstone
square.
has permeated through the underneath the cracks in the door, and he is now in this room as well.
So this room is burning?
It's not. No, this is the that leftover brimstone smoke from Tashimatum, the blessed angel, when she disappeared.
Oh, when that bitch disappeared.
From Blondie when she dipped on you.
Yeah.
I cough.
When she couldn't take your dwarven magnetism anymore.
She couldn't handle it. So I want to keep going into that room so I can see more. See more butts. See more butts.
Oh my God, we are too much of the same mind, people. That's a really scary thought.
So, what
every time I hear
more can
Seymour, I
I?
always think of Suddenly Seymour.
Every time I
that's
hear
the
that,
brand.
I
It's
think
hive
of The
mind.
Simpsons and see more butts.
Don't get me started. Don't get me started singing from Little Shop, please.
Little Shop. Well, that's one of the duets that Courtney and I do when we do.
Feed me, Seymour.
Certainly Seymour.
Feed me.
It's so good. And then one of the guys there, he said, so if you were suddenly to move to Colorado, would you suddenly ski more?
That's terrible. It's terrible but brilliant all at the same time.
Yes.
I'd like to roll a
I like that cheese.
perception check.
Okay.
Yeah.
I take it you were listening for any sort of movement.
No, I was just charging in because I'm still in rage.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll take a perception check at disadvantage. if that
Okay.
Helps.
Well, that's
'Cause I'd
kind
like
of you.
Well, only because I am enraged, not engorged. Enraged.
I think you were a little bit of
That's not
I mean,
a
honestly.
What?
Everybody was actually questioning that, but I mean, it's good to know either way.
Well,
You stand on the
was.
issue.
Let's just say I was engorged since my face.
Yes.
Where's my perception?
Should be on the skills tab.
Oh.
Perception.
Second row or second column, halfway down.
Okay.
Yo,
perception at
DJ.
disadvantage.
What up?
Nostrils are filled with an overwhelming, overpowering scent of brimstone, coupled with the dust as you are charging through this. The dust on the floor is being kicked up, and it's mixing with this sort of brimstone smell, which is very much hard to concentrate on anything else.
Except I'm a dwarf, and brimstone comes naturally.
Because you're
Now,
a dwarf?
a dwarf. Do I see stairs? Because I'm looking for the stairs.
You do not.
Fuck. He keeps running.
All right.
I just keep running.
that would be more of
Just
a
keep running. Just keep running.
more of a tiefling thing to take naturally to brimstone.
Yes,
Ooh.
and
Flicker, flicker. Nice.
Did you just Google Icker Flicker?
No, it's on. Jason put it on the bottom of the Twitch stream
Oh,
as one of the.
You didn't, but Joe did.
Joe, if not, Joe did some sort of. I don't know.
Joe did that 2.5 years ago.
Been flicking my anchor for a long time, boys.
I'm gonna say, that's some fabulous foresight. So that's
Not foreskin, foresight.
Oh wow! Oh man!
I didn't say that.
Oh, I did. Don't worry. It's always going to come out of the dwarf.
Oh,
That's
don't
true.
Are we still doing phrasing?
Why are we not doing phrasing?
Are we doing clips?
Getting
Where's
really
the clips? I can't do the clips.
I'm not exactly certain what I'm laughing at anymore. That's a good night.
But I am.
As you charge through the smoke, on your way out, you feel something sharp pierce through your thigh armor, and it hits you from somewhere back in the smoke. Not within 5 feet, though.
Oh, thanks for the clarification, DM. A 19 doesn't hit me, but
the 19 was wrong. It wasn't a ranged attack.
the blessed angel attacks you with a blade that is searing hot and smoking with infernal flames.
Right. And the searing hot and smoking with infernal fumes would not be visible through the heavily obscured brimstone area.
So let me do a poison check, and then she can kiss my ass. How about that?
Well, that's how that works.
Cash me outside. Let me roll more than a 50.
There you go.
The dwarf was completely catch me outside. That's really.
Cash me outside.
I'm
bitch.
sorry, cash me. I'm sorry.
So I
Cash
take
me on the outside.
so I take 10 damage,
Yeah.
something like that. 11. But now I know where. So then once she stabs me, I say, "Now I know where you are." How is her sword 5 feet away?
Now I know where you are.
Now I know where you
was
are.
a sword.
Now I can get you.
Now
Come
I know where
on.
you are. Come out.
We'll
Come
get to the
out.
chopper. Come on.
He says, "Come out and play. Come out and play like your sisters."
Hey, Vinny, screw you!
Get your ass to Mars.
Don't bother my friend. He's dead tired.
Dead tired. So get your ass
Or
to Mars.
I have two favorites. Here's one. Let off some steam, Bennett. That's a good one. Or I'm looking for a standard. Two snakes facing each other, but they are one.
They are one.
I also
That's a
like,
good one.
what's the matter, Dylan? CIA got you pushing too many pencils.
Forgot about that one.
That's a great one.
Oh
the
my
most
God.
testosterone you've seen in cinema possibly ever.
Or it's not a tumor.
It's not a tumor. Kindergarten cop.
All right, so you turn around and say, "Now I know where you are."
Now I know where you are. Come out and play like your sisters.
Come out and play.
Come out and
I'm a
play.
dwarf. I have constitution. I go all day like a
I
lumberjack.
can go all day.
Come on.
I can take it
Do
off.
it. Do it.
Do it now. Grab my hand. Take it.
Do it again.
Oh God, I love Schwarzenegger. I'm gonna be so goddamn sad the day he dies. Oh my God.
Oh,
Don't say
seriously.
such blasphemous things.
I know.
He was my
Growing
governor.
up, he was my hero.
We
He
still
was
have
my
Schwarzenegger.
God.
I did a stand-up comedy class, and the first thing I did was that, it was like during the time when he had it had been reported he had sex with his maid.
Mhm.
Allegedly.
And I was like, oh my God, like his career's done. I'm like, the only thing that can redeem him right now is some Shakespeare. I'm like, if that dude comes up and does some Shakespeare. I'm thinking that's the only way he can get his career out of it. And I was like, ladies and gentlemen, Arnold Schwarzenegger as Richard III. Now is the winter of our discontent, made glorious summer by the son of York, and all the clouds that lowered upon the house, upon the deep bosom of the ocean buried.
Rowdy did.
That
I was like, that is nothing what he should be
actually
doing right now.
delivered very believable and better than I think he would have done it.
I don't think so. Honestly, I right now, like, he should play King Lear. Jackie Chan should play the fool to hit King Lear. I've got the whole thing cast. I'm ready to do it.
Well, he could.
I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna do an Expendables, but with Shakespeare.
It would be interesting if they were to reboot Conan the Barbarian, and he would play the role that Max von Sydow played originally.
The mentor.
Yes. Yeah. There comes a time when the throne room becomes a prison.
Only if Johnny Bones Jones
loses its luster.
Only if Johnny Bones Jones plays his sidekick dude.
All I can think of with Max von Sydow is Strange Brew.
God.
Which is his most brilliant, obviously his most brilliant role.
It's Aravan's turn.
Lando's turn. Oh,
sorry. Yes.
No, you're fine.
We are Monty Python. We just
took a hard
it's the old man from scene 42. Yeah.
I don't know.
And you have lost Stone. Stone is down.
I'm done. Fuck this.
Man down.
Aravan, so you are standing in a cloud of brimstone. The area is heavily obscured, which means visibility is at basically nil.
No, I've got I've got C invisible within 10 feet. I don't know if she's just obscured by the cloud or if she is invisible within the cloud as well.
Ooh, is this? Is this with your cloak?
No, this is with my last rogue level.
Oh shit!
This is because he's
so I can advance up a little bit, so that's within range, hopefully.
Now that's interesting because not only is she invisible, but she is also heavily obscured. So I don't know how that would play.
I believe I see her instantly.
Okay.
What it does do is
I believe that too.
Right.
I believe that.
I like how he says it with confidence.
Putting my empties in the trash like a.
Let me check the rules. They say I'm right.
Yeah.
I've got a permit for that.
You know the rules.
This is just a piece of paper that says I can do what I can want.
I would say normally you could, except for the fact that there is the smoke obscuring the area. So you.
Well, can I maybe get the tiniest little shade of maybe where she is? Maybe just not advantage.
Give me a perception check.
Okay, I'll do that.
I'll roll with you here. Let's see.
Roll with it, Aravan.
I feel like I know where she is.
Well, the help is that I've turned to look at him.
Hint.
Holy shit.
I feel like I think I found the clitoris, actually.
Is that an elusive? That's the elusive.
Like, wow. What? Hey, guys.
Hey, look what I found.
Stumble onto something.
Oh, Lord.
Oh. I tried to find it on the other one, but she disappeared.
And so that day forward, a great tome was created to find the location of that which has been hidden from ancient times. And he shall ever be known as the finder of the clitoris.
You see her, and she, as you
It was a large.
as you go in, she takes what looks to be a long, 7.5 foot long spear
Holy
with a
shit.
very intricate and ornate black.
Another one of you.
That's
Yes.
how hard she stabbed me
She
from so far away.
parries aside Sever as you go in for the strike.
Okay. Swing again. See you do
You
this.
say that's not okay. That's sever.
That one does not, however, parry, and does a total of 39.
Jesus Christ. I know he's not here, but damn, son. He's like
Well done.
Harry D beheading.
I'm sorry. Only if Ezekiel was here.
She parries the first, and then you take the advantage, spinning into the reach of that long spear of hers, and driving Sever deep into her thigh.
Just the first one's just a feint attack
Into
anyway.
what you have found.
Oh, hey there. It's a sexy thigh.
You have stabbed that which you have found.
She is going to attack back. Let's see. Let me see this real quick. Lub-a-dub-dub-dub. It's in the area. La 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 la. Okay, so technically that should not. All right,
Okay.
we'll
Thank
cut
you,
it out.
God.
I think probably as close to midnight as we can possibly get.
So probably like 7-8 minutes.
Yeah, it's close to midnight.
We'll probably midnight. We'll make our farewells.
And thank you.
Jason,
And
thank you so much
by
for your
the
hard
way.
work, brother.
Dude, crushed it.
It looked-
tonight.
The whole night has looked fabulous.
I feel like a true D&D stream, except for our terrible role playing.
What are you?
I was hoping you
Excuse me. What are you talking about?
What
I was
do
like,
you
I
use?
feel
My
like
role playing has been spot on.
She fumbles through attacks trying to hit Erevan, but you duck and weave. She is missing quite gratuitously.
If you could dodge a wrench, you could dodge a sword.
I'll just
Shotgun,
8-foot
it is
sword.
now your turn.
Okay, I am still in the donut.
You are in the donut. Yes, sir.
Go to the
What
donut
do
hole.
what do I hear? Like, what am I aware of? I'm assuming that I'm not seeing anything, but I'm hearing anything.
You can hear. So basically, it's from below you. You can hear some sounds. The sounds like battle. Some kind of a ha, clash of steel, that sort of thing. Again, it's very muffled because it's coming through layers of stone.
Sure.
But it is still perceptible.
Mark, how was that again?
Kind of a ha, hoo,
Mark, how
ha.
was that again? Oh, good. Okay, that's it. I just needed to know that.
Thank you. And it feels
It
like
was a
you're-
ha-ha!
No, that's right. Immersion, ladies and gentlemen. And besides that, looking out the window, you're probably right around waist level of the Titan. So you can actually see his waist as it looks like he is trying to shake the tower down. And that is happening right out the window to the south of you.
Is his waist right along the tower? He's
Pretty much.
shaking it?
He's about 40 feet tall, and the tower is just slightly over 40 feet. So yeah.
How far
So he's
away is
Dry humping
his
the tower. Great.
waistline from the window?
I mean, it's he's basically kind of grabbing it and trying to pull it towards him. So it's fluctuating probably between just a couple feet to maybe 15 feet.
He's dry humping the tower. Mark.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. That would. The dwarf has definitely got that in his head right now. That's what he's saying. He's like, yep. It's on everybody's mind. We're all thinking
he's
it.
dry
I'm
humping.
saying it.
I'm just saying it.
I also want to cast Earthquake.
No, stop. I'm in here still.
I'm not going to let this Titan one up me.
Fuck you, Titan.
Let me see here. I have, gosh. Okay, I am gonna throw a dagger at his dick.
I have 5,000 points on Twitch. I can play an NPC. That's all I'm gonna say.
Dang.
I can play an NPC. I'm just saying.
I got 13. What's his armor class on his dick?
What's his armor class on his name?
But a 16.
Wait a
Makes
minute.
me hit it.
Will a 16 do it?
You
Because
see
I'd
it?
give him an inspiration.
Basically, the dagger kind of disappears in the thick folds of his draping. You know, he's covered in like furs, which looks like it's possibly from like a mammoth.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's so thick.
I figure his
that
crotch area is the big target.
it got kind of lost in
In the thickness.
in the thickness of his
Thickness of the thickness.
the thickness of the thickness. There you go.
How many
Another shirt.
times?
Mark it up. Mark it up. Another
How
shirt.
many times can you say you lost your dagger in the thickness of his thickness?
We're going straight into Pineapple
I do
Express.
believe that's honestly the first time I've heard that.
Yep. I lost my
Yeah.
I
dagger.
don't know.
Hey, you know how I know you're gay? Come on.
All right, yeah, I'm just gonna chuck my dagger into the thickness of his dickness and run downstairs.
Sweet. All right. So, are you like jumping out of the window then, or are you?
No, running down the stairs.
I'm guessing that by going down the stairs, I can get behind whoever the good guys are probably fighting.
Yes, you have not found the stairs, so.
So Marcus,
I'll go this way.
Marcus, if you ever see me do this, it's what I do with my kids. It's like taking the lever of the volume and taking it down. So if you ever see me do this,
Yep.
that's me just like, let's take it down.
Okay.
Are you
I'm just saying, that was just me.
Okay.
Let's take it down.
He's trying to bring it down a notch?
Let's all do this.
Let's do it. Let's do it
Let's all
together.
do this
Let's do it
together.
Everybody at the same time. Ready? Let's go.
practice this. Let's practice
And we go down.
And Alan, and here's what happens because people tell me what to do. I'm like,
Huh?
Rather than turning it down, I like to turn it to 11. Turn it to 11 because it's one louder than you see.
Oh,
now you-
God.
Now you've corrupted Duck forever. The rest of her life, whenever she hears the thickness, she's going to be like the thickness of his thickness.
We're sorry, Duck. We did that. Oh,
I'm
God,
sure
we
she's
did
not
that.
sorry.
That's on us.
I'm gonna change the lyrics to a favorite song, and all you can hear is that lyric anymore. You know, it's the same. Same
Yeah,
thing.
there's a Red Hot Chili Peppers song that
Yeah.
like I went right there. Now
Yeah.
check my thickness. Like,
Thickness of the-
something like that.
Oh, shit.
Summer. Katy Perry's new single.
Oh.
Living in the thickness.
I like in Duck's defense, I love that she does say, LOL, someone corrupting me.
Fair.
So
Fair.
we are very
I appreciate that badge. I'm gonna wear it with pride.
we are humbled, Duck, to be in your presence.
I don't know. I just don't know.
I'm gonna wear it.
Into this area, there is a sort of an apex chamber. There's an apex. There's
There's an apex.
a diagonal sort of
What is that?
clap
Keystone?
in this, right in the center, in the donut.
Don't tell him
leading
where the
to a door.
keystone is. He'll pull it out.
I will.
Don't talk
Don't
about
tell him
donuts
about-
either. Honestly,
Don't tell
Next.
him about donuts or keystones.
There's a bench and a small the oil lantern attached to the wall right there.
Kick it.
Take that, motherfucker.
Uh,
Oil lantern killed his
You
family.
still have movement left. If you'd like, you can go to the door.
Go to the door.
Would you like to open the door?
Open the door.
Open the door.
Open the mouth.
Sure didn't listen to this one though, did you? Oh shit! Undead dragon.
I throw my dagger into its thickness.
Take that.
It's just stairs. Surprise, stairs.
There has to be
Alright.
there has to be a thickness award for having so many points of liters of orange Fanta.
The thickness award.
the thickness.
How
Or
thick is it?
a flicker award.
The
To flicker the ichor.
flicker of the ichor. I prefer to give away the dwarven mauling
Yeah,
or the
there is
molestation by a raging dwarf.
a molestation. Some people call it grappling. I call it molestation.
Potato, potato.
It's, in the
Painful
dwarven
dwarven leg
Yeah.
humping.
all I
Did you
gotta say,
realize
all I
I
gotta
have a
say,
baby?
all I gotta say is the ichor is so much thicker.
Oh, God.
That's terrible. I'm sorry I did that. That was me.
You said
I've,
it.
I've been bad.
And now we can't say either one anymore.
Now it's all ruined forever. We've ruined them
I
all.
I did that. That was me.
On that note, I think we need to shut it down. I think
I'll take a
there's
badge.
no-
I'll take a badge. Can you like put a
No
badge of
recovering.
like shame on me?
There's no
Actually,
we're-
yeah.
You know what?
Hey,
Actually, we're going to shut the entire night down because of this right now.
It's
Actually,
because
Go
of
to
that.
bed knowing that you ruined
Jason,
D&D.
Jason,
It's
put
all on
upon
you.
the screen.
We're
This is all because of Stone.
we're
That
actually
crazy
not gonna be able to play
fucker.
next week. We're gonna have to have a 1 week
This is going
break.
to spill over. Duck Duck is going to
You
have to cover
bastard.
the PR, the bad
Stone,
PR for
you
us.
bastard.
She's gotta-
The
Duck
ichor's
Duck, get
not
on top of
thicker.
this. You gotta
No.
cover this up. Delete this footage, Duck Duck.
Yes. Make sure this never sees the light of day
Alex.
and or night.
And you would like to go down the stairs, sir?
Yeah.
Moving you.
And that's now gone.
And
Mm.
we can actually end it if we like.
All right.
I think
I
that's
went-
probably
I went
wise.
first
Are we
tonight.
going to end
I
it?
can go last next week.
Are-
That's perfect.
Are we going to end it? with-
Yo,
End it with the dry humping of the castle or the tower?
or let's end it with thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are all rock stars. Thank you for coming and coming back to us after you've seen what we
You know
do.
what you were getting into. Yeah, you knew. You brought this on yourself. Don't lie. You know what you were getting into. No excuses.
Absolutely.
And
You
going,
deserve what you got.
and going.
Oh my
Know
god.
what
And
you're
so
getting into.
much and a special big up
This
to
is
Duck
Stone's
Duck,
fault.
who is
Jason,
the
great job.
like biggest rock star. We love you. Jason, who like suddenly
board right now.
created
It's Stone's fault.
transition
Look
magic. And all of a sudden there are my book and Mark's fucking awesome tattoo work and like create some fucking commercials, Joe, for fucking Screw You, the game.
And my staff.
We gotta
infection.
like
I don't
And-
have staff.
honestly, the most important one,
Cool boys. Thick.
shot and staph infection. When that came in, that was Jason. I didn't even know you knew about shot and staph infection. So that was like you're so on it that you just knew about that disturbing fact.
Well, so all you critical failures out there,
And
join
with
us, on Thursday. I believe we're going to be venturing back into the world of darkness, which our ne'er-do-wells basically traipse through and try to destroy as much of Chicago as they possibly can, with no rhyme or reason to anything they do, because that's what we do.
Right now, we're just trying not to die.
They're in
So,
some
hold
shit,
back.
and I'm really kind of looking forward to
Oh my
seeing
God.
how.
Yeah, where we left it off last time was absolute disaster.
Goodbye pose.
Goodbye, pose.
And a week from now, we shall be back with Everyone Dies, where in the 3 hours that we play, we'll try to get through another 2 rounds of combat. Yay!